As Kyra leaves, we get another new athlete on, Cheon-so from South Korea. Someone who, again, was more of a lead climber, really improved her bouldering, and now she's a regular in semi-finals. Really stepped things up. Korea, of course, saw Do-hyun Lee win for the men last week in Prague. Very excited for them, so they'll be behind Cheon here as she drops the first. Well, that was a flash, in fact. And Cheon-so matches as well. It's going to be a quick send for her.
Super solid on this last move, very physical.
Awesome work. All right, so quick sends all round. I'm not sure who's on the stage, if anyone's still on the stage. All right, there we go.
Oh, and Natalia is out now.
All right, yeah, Natalia Grossman enters the stage. Didn't qualify as high as she normally would expect her to, which might actually take a bit of pressure off her. She's kind of mid-pack this time.
Yes, it was a weird qualification round because there was some Boulder not so hard. So the ranking can be a little bit different from what we used to see.
Yeah. No, you're right. It was sometimes just attempts that made a difference. It was really tight. Real swings.
Very nice. So she get the zone hold right hand first, but for the swing, catching the swing, that was more efficient, and then she could match.
Yeah, good pinch strength from her. Natalia looked a bit confused at this first jump. Cheon-so into the zone.
Yeah, easily on this hold.
She's looking good so far. Already got a top. She can make it 2 out of 2. She'll be right up there on the leaderboard.
Oh no. She was like comfortable with the split, but then she wanted to go on the but slipped.
Natalia holds the swing. Good progress from her this time. One move away. And she has a top. Yeah, Natalia looks a little shake of the head there. I think she was expecting maybe to get that quicker than she did.
Yeah.
Determined look on Natalia's face.
Yeah,
right.
but I think it can...
If only. Cheon-so works her way up with the right foot. Easy on. This is where Annie got a big right that she's choosing to go underneath with a heel, I think, under there.
Choosing the roots, it does better. Wow.
Nearly knocked herself off by hitting her right arm with the volume, but she makes it work.
I think she holds his left hand so hard. Super strong one.
Yeah, blood coming out the fingernails there, but she gets it done. Flavie is into the zone. She's in 5th.
Yeah, I'm very focused on what's happening on the boulders, but that's crazy, the sound around us.
Just sort of had to make sure we're not in some kind of natural disaster, but I think it was just a test, so we're all right.
Not just the atmosphere partying hard.
No. How long do we keep talking if there's a natural disaster, you know? We'll get a commentary award. All right, Ryu looks at the slab, taking a moment to try to work it out, especially the top part, which we haven't seen anyone get close to yet. Just zones on Boulder 4. Yeah, Johanna's underway. Cheon-so is... Yeah, Johanna's underway. Cheon-so is... So she has unlocked the toe. Gets the left toe underneath.
Completely different, like no toe on the left, but really good core strength and powerful. Wow.
Great to see this boulder being done very differently.
Very nice. And she will try to put a foot on the left, which is nice.
And a massive rocker.
Come on. Yes, wow.
Well, this could be the first time we see Boulder 3 topped. We'll make it 3 out of 3 for Cheon-so. Can she get this last move, though? Rests before she goes.
It's not so steep at the end, but still you have to reach this one.
She matches
very
it.
Nice. Keeping the toe on the overhang part.
That was great work from her. She leaves. Check out the leaderboard. Kyra is in the danger zone at the moment in 6th. I think that's Natalia on women's 3, Cheon-so on women's 4.
Oh, she's using different better, but now she's matching on the foot, so she's in the same position as the other one. And again, for the taller climber, this foot on the end, not so easy.
You can see them sort of stopping and go, oh.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah, little adjustment needed. Johanna makes the match easy to the crib, but then this is where things get really hard. Flags with the left foot underneath the top of the swing, bumps up into the slope with the right hand, and will start walking her feet up the wall. And now, how do you match that thing? That's the problem.
And so, wow.
No problem.
Very solid, yes. Oh, she looks so happy.
Strong stuff from Johanna. She gets another top. Chae-hyun So now with her on women's four. No one doing this. Annie coming close, not making it, and that actually pushing her out of the finals place. She's now down in 8th. And Kyra has been bumped. Melody takes her 6th place.
Yeah, Annie with the last top could have been in a good position, but yeah, sadly, not this time.
Yeah, close.
And Natalia in the 3.
Yeah, Natalia in 3.
This one can fit her really well.
There she is, makes the match. She's got...
Wow. She have a little bit of margin. Yeah, it's crazy.
She's got strength in the tank there, makes a match. It's another top for Natalia. Good work from her. In 3rd at the moment, 3 tops. That leaderboard will change into 2nd with that 3 tops, and she's looking good for a potential final place.
Yeah, let's see, because there is still a lot of climbers going out.
Yeah, we've got some big names coming through. Hannah Moyle qualified in 1st place, followed by Stashigo, Julia Kruder, really good to see her up in the top 3, Ayala Karem, Oceana McKenzie, Madison Fisher, and Anon is out on the mats. So those are the last couple of athletes to come through.
And Seo at the moment 1st position. If she do this last one, she is pretty much guaranteed to be in the final.
Yeah, look, rank number 1.
Maybe not her favorite, but we don't know.
Yeah, let's see if she's feeling slabby today.
Yeah.
Looks good on her feet.
Looks very good now. And catching this toe 1st time.
Same method as Annie at the moment with that left toe underneath.
Yeah, she's really smaller, but holding this volume quite good and catching the wall with her feet.
This is the move Annie couldn't work out. That looks a bit
She
better from
looks
Chae-hyun So.
quite good on the last hold out, and she is changing for pinching. And wow.
That's 4 out of 4 for her. She cements that top place position. And finally, we see Boulder 4 get done. So that's all the boulders climbed in some way.
Very nice. Last move looks quite hard. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Manon, we keep watching her chalk up rather than climb, but she has been having attempts.
Now it's only frustration.
Oh, she'll come back stronger next time. Natalia Grossman comes through in 1st position, followed by Chae-hyun So. Stasha Gale gave us a big wave and a thumbs up just now. Ayala Karem, she gets into 4th, was delighted. Oceana McKenzie in 5th. And Johanna Faber, a nervous wait, but she gets the last and 6th place in the final.
Yeah, back in final for Joanna. Wow.
It's going to be good. Well, thank you so much, Fanny. I enjoyed talking that through with you. I know you would have been out there on the mats ideally, but you get a chance in Innsbruck next week.
Yeah, luckily on only 4 days. That's really cool.
There we go.
It was nice to commentate. I was really nervous.
She's on fire. So
absolutely. All right. Everyone applauds Chae-hyun So. She runs out. She'll be another one. Looking forward to the lead season starting in Innsbruck next week. And then finally, Natalia Grossman returns. She missed Prague. And that's our top 6. It's such an interesting top 6. I was just looking down the faces. You know, we've got inexperienced people. We've got people who used to be in finals and are returning into them. And then, you know, people like Natalia, who's solidly at the top spot. And we will get a chance to see them. Everybody's new to the sport. This is a time where the athletes gather on stage and they get a couple of minutes to check out the boulders. They have a minute less than the semi-finals, just 4 minutes here. They get to touch the first couple of holds, and something unique to climbing is they tend to speak amongst themselves, help each other out, share beta, And it's always an interesting part to see who talks to who and then who gets the beater wrong or right.
I don't like to cross my feet as much as I can because it's just not a natural hip motion for me. But other people really like doing that, so.
There we go, that's what they're doing. That's what they did. So they got a chance to figure out all the boulders. Then they... Okay, well, there she is. You said she'd be waiting nervously because although the athletes, they can't see the score, they can hear the audience.
Yeah, and she'll know. I mean, I'm not sure if it was nerve-wracking or maybe comforting to know that it's possible to flash this coordination.
I've heard both arguments for that one.
But she'll know that Stasha did it first try. There's no way it took her more than one try in 30 seconds.
And Stasha will presumably come back into the ISO not quietly either. So
and with a big smile on her
that's
face.
what I mean. Like, you're going to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to come in shouting, screaming, obviously. I think I meant, yeah, the smile.
Facial.
Yeah, that'd be true mind games, shouting at everyone else. Well, this is her third attempt. She has quite an interesting starting foot sequence. It looks a bit awkward at the moment, but maybe she'll sort of get it down more. So she pulls back on again and does change it a bit. Yeah, that zone hold looks like a big jug, but it's a bit flared at the back, like it opens up.
Yeah, jug enough, but if you start twisting on it, barn dooring, you're not going to hold it. Oh, just misses the foot that time.
All right, so she hasn't got it done in 30 seconds, and maybe that's a relief because she can reset and sort of climb it the way it should be. Look at that, though. 3 tops, 1 zone. So quite an important boulder, this one, or it could be.
Yeah, just to keep pace with the field. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Same method, 2 hands, stop the swing. And now she does the Stasha style wrap and press.
Oh, so it's not over. Everybody else is just really good at pressing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a height thing. I don't know. Oceana is quite tall, as is Stasha. Chae-hyun isn't so tall, so it's going to be a bit further for her, but she wasn't at the extension of her reach quite yet.
Yeah. I think probably a combination. Like, if you've got more reach, you can definitely reach the next volume sooner to stabilize. You saw Ayala have to go a lot slower to sort of stay balanced.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I'm sure she knows now.
Oh, she's turning that hold. Not happy on it yet.
Oh, she's gonna...
Yeah, I mean, the press obviously just felt wrong in that moment.
I think she was very low when she was trying to press. Like, she'd squatted down all the way. Like, her butt was almost touching her foot. Whereas I think everybody else started to press before it looked like they were really weighting the right hand as much.
She's thought about the jump. Rethinks. Into
Come on. Ooh, that was quite far.
Yeah, you can see the thinking. She wants to swing up to it and catch it. I keep trying to look at her legs to see if she's straightening them, and then I change to her her hands the second and miss it. But it's a long way for it. She's got that down, though.
Oh, smart. Oh, no, slow.
Oh, much closer. She'll want to go again, yeah. Yeah, so she brought the left hand to the blob that time.
Yeah, that was smart. Get her body further to the left so that the press feels better. Come on.
Here she goes, same way, 9 seconds. No.
Oh, right hand just falls off.
All right, so no top for Chae-hyun. Just a zone.
Oh, I'm so gutted for her. I'm slower on the press a few more times, especially once she had done that, move her left hand to the blob before getting the right hand press.
2 athletes to go. Chae-hyun will be out next, followed by Natalia Grossman. So there she is, coming over with a big South Korean team. Her teammate Do-yeon Lee won in Prague, his first World Cup win last week. And he looked good qualifying in first position for the men as well, so exciting to see Team Korea doing well. Look at that catch.
Wow.
Strong fingers there.
Yeah.
Has the thumb on the dual text, reaches up. Making this look easy at the moment.
Oh, just chalking up on that bad thing.
Casual.
Oh, yeah.
All right, she's through into the pinches, looking very in control.
She's going to try this shoulder move.
Yeah, she's going to pop out to the right, matches.
Oh, look at that drop knee. Oh.
Really deep, but gets the pinch, furthest of anyone.
Yep, a high point.
Big slap again, one away from the top. Look at that. Well, we said she needed to pull it back a bit, and she has.
Wow. The flash, too.
Strong from Chien-So. She's way back into the running. That's very impressive, considering how many people have fallen off the thing.
Yeah, very. And she just chalked up very casually in the middle.
Yeah, we were joking earlier about Annie Sanders dropping her chalk bag for the first time all competition because she knew she couldn't chalk up during a boulder because it was just too physical.
Oh.
And like sometimes you get lead climbers sticking to their chalk bags, you know, they want it at all costs.
Yes. What boulder did she do that on?
It was the yellow and blue one. It was like very powerful.
Oh, yeah, yeah, of course.
And she'd always wanted, and the last one she was like, no, it's gone, don't need it. Sadly, didn't help her get it. She isn't in the finals tonight, but always strong from Annie. Look at this one, look, heel in, easy to the top, no problem. Okay, Chien-So comes out. Well, this was the start of the flash fest in the last boulder, so let's see what she can do. All right, pulls on, stretches up easily with the left hand, thumb underneath. Slowly across. Oh, well read.
Also very easy. Very smooth looking.
Straight to the heel, into a top. All right. Well, this is okay. It's like a slow build-up to every boulder and then just gone in a couple of athletes' time. Another flash from Chien-So. Look at this, over, reaches across. Great work from her. Left toe, right heel, never hesitated, straight in. Great stuff from her.
It wouldn't. It actually could have made a slight difference.
All right, Chien-So on.
Yeah, Chien-So flashed 2 boulders and has a zone in 6. So if she does this in first or second attempt, I believe she'll beat Stasha.
Okay. We'll
and the golden rule of the stream is never do math on a stream.
Exactly.
So
well, the graphic is telling us silver needed to top in 2 attempts.
That's what I just said. Amazing.
There we go. You're quicker than the computer. I'd never doubted you. But she's straight away into the sloper, left foot in the pocket. Bumps up to the zone. Right foot up, rocking, making this look easy. She's static into it. She'll have something engaged on the left. Needs to match.
Oh,
she does.
Nice.
Bang on the wall, and that jumps her up the leaderboard over Stasha.
Oh. Wow, so that career best you said for her was 5th before?
Yeah, best place 5th, yep.
All right, so her first Boulder medal.
Exactly, yeah.
In a World Cup.
In a World Cup, yeah, for Boulder. Awesome from her. In fact, Min Mama-stat should be the second Korean woman, apart from Jane Kim, to get a medal on a Boulder medal, yeah.
I believe it.
Well, that was the match. Look, toe in underneath did it, wasn't the heel. And that means quite a lot. She's been working so hard at her bouldering.
Yeah, interesting. She had a similar static method to Osh, but Osh was able to keep a heel in because she's...
Well, that's the confirmation. Natalia Grossman, 4 tops, 12 attempts. She's done it again. Great stuff from her. Jeonseo's second. Just that zone on the first boulder let her down. Just getting the zone, but she's silver medal position. And a lot of people being announced. But here she is. Stashio finally stands up with her arms raised. Big moment for her. Works hard. Oh, more, a check as well. Watch out, Brixen. Stasha has a giant check. Jeonseo's turn, her first Boulder medal. She's another one who's worked hard at this, turned her attention to Boulder, and look what it means to her. And finally, Natalia Grossman, in a couple of seconds, will be crowned champion of Brixen. Here we go, Natalia Grossman's turn. All of the athletes who took place in the qualifying semi-finals and tonight's finals. Everyone should be proud of themselves. One more confirmation of the results as the women stand up high, get their pictures taken, and they will move on to Innsbruck next week.